Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. This is your spicy reading. All right, so let's get to the questions. All right, when it comes to your presence, what aspects of your soulmate creates a spark of attraction within them? So, what part of it? So, is it their energy? Is it their essence, or your essence, I should say, your energy? What is sparking that? Okay. Okay. So, for some of you here, it may be about some type of fear here. Um, and it may be that you're just nervous about somebody coming in. Maybe you've been hurt before. You're just kind of on the negative side of things. So maybe you're feeling a self-imposed imprisonment here. Maybe you're having negative thoughts. Maybe you're feeling helpless when it comes to this person and the attraction you feel just as much as it is for them. So, because this is your soulmate, I'm almost getting like a mirroring here, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a twin flame union. Now, there's nothing that indicates that this is you. However, if it's not them, it might be you. So, however that shows up for you, you know your situation, read between the lines, yada yada yada. It is a general reading. So, it may not be for everyone, but there may be some storyline here that may resonate with you or some hidden messages. So, and it kind of looks like there might be a purpose this person's here for. I feel like they may be feeling a little bit of fear when they first come up to you, when they see you, and your presence is kind of hitting them. It's showing that it's disgruntling them. They are a emotionally available person, okay? They maybe are hoping to get your attention or hoping there's some type of attraction within you just as much as it is affecting them, okay? Now, with the star card here, they may have been guided in here. This might be public recognition. And I know I said almost like the temperance card with the life purpose, but I don't know why I felt that. There's some type of journey that this person feels maybe that they are meant to be there for. Like they may have been guided in, like following that speaking. Okay. Dissatisfied about their happy home. Okay, so they may be dissatisfied about their home life here with there might be love in the air, there might be peace. Maybe they see that you have some attraction to them. Maybe they're still with somebody here. Maybe they don't like that. Maybe they don't want to have a home type life. Maybe they work at home. I don't know. What else am I getting from this? Show me some more cards about this because the dissatisfied here, the negativity, what is this? Oh, okay. So they might be dissatisfied at their own home life here. Now, in your presence, they may be going through something when they see you, but they are emotionally available and they've been guided there. So they're leaving some. This is like they're having a lot of emotions here. So it could be an emotional journey for this person and a needing to get out of there. Is it from you or is it from something that's going on at home? Are they tempted by you? What is this? Wow. Okay. Now, this could be that for some of you, what I'm getting here is that it could be quite fine and content where they are, okay? I almost feel like they're dissatisfied about something here. Now, maybe they didn't want to go there, wherever this function is, or wherever they are out when they meet you. Maybe you show up at their home because of their person they're with, and maybe you two are friends. I don't know, but they may. And this is kind of confusing because they may feel like they're in love with somebody here, that they might be having a home life, unless you are a renter, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they rent out their home. It's almost like they're dissatisfied with their stability, though, and there's some type of change here. Maybe they're trying to work on this here, so maybe they're going to jet to get out of there just so they're not tempted by you. But why is the wheel turning here in their favor then? Okay. So it might be a breakup. They might be really dissatisfied about their home life. I mean, there's some healing here. Now, I mean, with the wheel card, this could also mean there's a change happening here. And it may have been unexpected how they feel about you. Maybe wanting to close some cycles out here. Let's see. Give me three more cards here for this question, please. So, when it comes to your presence, your soulmate's spark of attraction within them, what does that look like? So, is it your energy? Is it your essence? What is it about you that is creating this spark of interest in this person? Now, they may feel like they can't help the feeling they have for you. And that could be what number 8 is all about. Now, they may be very unhappy with their home life. They might be trying to work something out, but they know in their heart that maybe they're feeling like it's better if they are healed. Yeah, they're going to work on their financial independence here. They are putting down all of the burdens and walking away. So they're definitely getting out of there because they need to fix what this is first and heal before anything can happen between the two of you. Now, what inner desires or possibilities do they quietly entertain when they think about you? They're seeing a truth here about how unhappy they are at this place that they're at already. They were trying to work it out, but they they're not comfortable in what's going on there. They maybe see this possibility about how they feel about you. They can't help what they feel about you and want to have this over so they can start that healing process. They might be seeing this truth. So, and looking at the truth of this. So, they're looking at the truth possibility here. All right. Yeah, they may feel there's an unbalance here in their life already because of this situation they're in and how they feel about you. Uh-huh. Okay. And I feel like they don't want to betray anybody here. And I feel like this because it's going to be a painful end possibly. Maybe they've been together for a long time, but it's almost like that's the ending. It's going to be painful. It's not balanced at all. And they're seeing the truth of this. It's over with the 10, and that becomes a closing of a door for a new door to open. So that's what the possibilities are. But what desires do they have about this when it comes to you? All right, they're learning a lesson. They might start heading your way after this breakup. Yeah, they're going to fight for this with you. And I feel like they don't want to take too long. They may see that you are the one they are meant to marry, or that you are spiritual, or that you're marriage material. Now, when I say marriage material, is that lifelong commitment to somebody that you want to stay with forever. Okay. Putting you as a priority or a marriage or this long term outlook, the stable, and it may be something they feel is very healthy, and they could even look into what they might be dreaming about in this. When they think about it, they've had some disappointments along the way, but it is an ending of this pattern, and it may have taken them to walk away from this person to see that lesson, okay, about themselves. Okay, so I feel like this is something of some growth coming through on this, right? And it's almost like with this change, there's nothing but growth. This person is going to grow from the experience they had or where they were at to the time they meet you. I feel like there's a lot of desire coming here. Yeah, there it is. There's that attraction, and it's quite how do you want to put that? They may see that or think that you are a vision to them, like maybe even somebody they've dreamed about. This is a vision they've had of their life. I feel like this might be familiar. There's still uncertainty here that maybe you're not going to want to invest. Maybe they're worried about investing in you. So let's just see what shows up here. Okay. Now they are inspired to maybe go back to the scene of the crime or the scene where they met you. Maybe they even broke up with that person that night. Um, let's just see here. They're gonna face their desires here, and it's almost like they're being inspired to find you, explore this. This is a positive thing, and they're very enthusiasm about facing that desire they may have for you. And even though they are a wounded warrior or they've gone through some things, they're still coming out the other side of it. So even if it was a wounding, yeah, there they are. They're coming in. So, what longing, curiosity, or unspoken wants arise in them when they imagine this connection unfolding? So, this might be something they're fantasizing about when they think of you. This longing, okay, and it may arise in them, and they may not have said anything to you at all. There's as your emperor showing coming through. Now they want to give you an offer. They're showing the pinnacle side of themselves. Now, um, interesting. So they may have their own wealth. They may it be a saver. They may save a lot of money. They may be hanging on to your energy now, hanging on to you as an idea of their future. They are manifesting this, so this might even be your manifestation coming in. Yeah, they've been patient. I feel like, or you have. I mean, this could also be that life purpose coming up. It did show up for me. This is where you're going to find that person that gives you the peace and the harmony and the flow and the adventure. And it's not going to have any drama or feeling that, of uncertainty, right? So, okay, so maybe it's two people. It looks like it might be competition here for you. Um, but one has to end here for this transformation to occur. And I feel like with this, there might be two people that are wanting to come in for you. I mean, we do have the King of uh, Wands here. So your Emperor could be one of these people. Maybe there's three. I don't know. How popular are you? All right, let's see. Okay, there's the conversation. Now, once you ended up with somebody, you're going to be able to know. I feel like because of the attraction between the two of you with your soulmate, you're going to know who you're going to end it out with and talk to. Yeah, even though there's three people here, you've closed out that cycle. So, yeah, you've cut that person out and you've faced a truth. Yeah, you're using your intuition here. There's the win and a different perspective. So I feel like when it comes to this, you may have had a lot of different situations where you've learned a lot, or your person has. So I feel like with this is interesting because something's coming. Something's going to happen here. So let's look at the next question. How does their energy naturally express interest? Is it flirtation? Is it magnetism? Is it subtle? Is it bold, intense, or another way? So let's just see what shows up here. Now, they didn't even talk to you when they first saw you. So you may have felt, okay, well, maybe they're not interested, but here they come. They want romance with you. You may really be sunny and have that sunny disposition. I feel like they feel like all their paths are open when it comes to this. Like money, love, work, wealth, it's all opening up for them. Okay, they don't want any other option. Wow. Okay, they are not from your past, so they are a new person. Whoa. Okay. And this was in the upright, so but it did show up crossing. So they are thinking about this offer. Now, this could be this other person that's thinking about coming in. Now, we do have three people. So if this isn't your emperor here or here, then they're ending something out with one of you. So is this another offer that's coming in? There is romance here with your soulmate. So what is this then? Oh, this might be someone else coming in for you. Okay, let's just see. Yeah. Okay, this might be somebody you've argued with here that's coming maybe back around. This other person here, you is a new person here. Okay. So, and you've already chose them over someone else. Now, someone else is thinking about bringing in this offer. They're an air sign. You may have had an argument with this person. Wow. But there's no love there. There's no love there. Yeah, even though they want to take that leap of faith, it may just be because of your energy and what you're bringing to the table, and it may just be the challenge, if you know what I mean. So let's just see here. Yeah, they're not going to stay with you. They're just going to vanish. Now, this person here may have ghosted you before. This could be their pattern. There they are, leaving. Now they're single again, even though they want to take that leap of faith with you. They're going to tell you everything that you want to hear, but they may already have somebody that they're in love with. So, they might be cheating on this person that they supposedly love, or they're going to tell you everything that you want to hear. Now, I feel like you already know this about this person, and maybe you loved this person at one point, but I feel like you're like, yeah, no. I feel like you already know what's going to happen here when it comes to a certain somebody here. So you might be more looking at this other person here. Let's just see. How does their energy naturally express interest, flirtation, or magnetism? So, and that was the question. And I feel like somebody here is ghosting. The other person is really showing that they're happy in your presence, okay? That they don't want another choice and that they're a new person. Okay, so you may not know their love language as of yet, okay, but they may flirt with you. They're showing that love side of themselves here with that. Now, are they showing their talkative side if they are the emperor? Sure, maybe you don't agree on something about love. Maybe they want to take a leap of faith with you. Maybe they're worried you're going to reject them, even though they're single. Maybe they're still in love with you. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody coming back from the past, however that resonates for you. Okay. So, what? Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. So we do have this Ace of Cups. Now, this is a new relationship. So this could be this person here that hasn't had a chance to, or is coming in when this person comes in as well. And maybe this happens first. Maybe you take that leap of faith with this person here, okay? Maybe it's this person here that's worried about you two coming together and feels the loss, okay, and stay single. I don't know. Maybe they're arguing with you over this. I don't know. Maybe they want another chance with you and you said no. Okay, so let's just see here. What private intrigue or possibility do they feel drawn towards but haven't revealed? So there is this love showing up here already before we even get into this next section. So What factors? Okay. They may think about that equal give and take here. Maybe they're wondering if that's the thing with you. They're still wanting to plant seeds. So, interesting enough, I feel like it's a possibility they feel drawn towards you and haven't revealed that they want to plant these seeds. They want that long-term commitment. Now, why is the Seven of Swords here? This is shady ass behavior. Now, this could be that they're keeping it to themselves. It's a sudden thing that's kind of going on here that you may not know about, or you may feel like there's something they're not telling you and think it's shady. I don't know. Well, you are showing up as a counterpart here, so let's just see where this goes. You also showed up to a counterpart here, but yeah, do you have a different perspective of somebody here? I don't know. There's a tower here, so is there shady ass behavior when it comes to building with somebody? Okay, so are there other people teaming up against you? I don't know. I don't know if I really feel that. I kind of feel like this, it could be this person that's ghosted you before, is maybe coming back and telling you all the things you want to hear. But is their intention right? I don't know. Where does this person go? They don't want any other options. They just want you. Now, is that your emperor? Is this your emperor all along? Could be. Let's see. Well, somebody's supposed to build with you here. There's the counterpart to the Queen of Wands. So that King of Wands could be the counterpart here for this passionate new beginning. Hmm. Now, you could really see teaming up with that, being that counterpart of that King of Cups as well, and build a legacy with them. However, you're showing up here with a passionate new beginning with the King of Wands. So, hey, this could be about you. Maybe you haven't revealed who you want here. Factors, internal or external, shape the way they manage or contain their attraction. So, what do they do here when it comes to that? Maybe, well, we know they ran away. The one is they seek calm and peace with you. They may know that you have a broken heart or they have one. They want to talk loving words. So they're worried though. Why are they worried about coming in? Or I feel like with this might be about some bold action they're wanting to take. You may have boundaries here. Okay. It looks like with judgment here, things are really going to change. There's a lesson being learned here. It's almost like they don't want you to make a decision of leaving them out in the cold. So, with the two, maybe they've already made a decision about who they're going to leave out in the cold or who you're going to leave out in the cold. So, with the two of swords in reverse, though, it is an indecision or some anxiety. Maybe you're thinking there's no right choice here, or there's some type of truth revealed about who is being shady here. So I feel like when it comes to this, you're going to realize the circumstances behind this and who's who in your reading. It may not make sense to me, but it could mean all the sense to you. I'm just reading the cards and feeling what I'm feeling when it comes up for intuition. So it's almost like I'm kind of getting here. Whoever you're meant to build with is the one you're going to take on. Now, it may be this person that's had a broken heart, the one you met, your soulmate, in the very first part of this reading. Now, ends up being your Is this what happens throughout here that you have this argument with them? You feel there's something shady? Is this your imagination going wild here, or is this something that from previous things? Is this something that you are fearing, so you're not giving them a chance? I don't know. You kind of know that situation. So let's just see what the feelings are when you meet this person, when they meet you. All right, there is magnetism here. So they're really feeling this magnetized energy. They may feel that you have self-love about yourself. They may know, or this could be them that's in that workplace romance, and they're getting that freedom from that person. They know they have to free themselves up to come in and let go of the past. So, interesting enough, I feel like this may be what they're feeling about you is that they're seeing this magnetism being magnetized by you, seeing that self love, and knowing that they have to free up before they can come back to you. They may read that from you in your boundaries. All right. Fearless love. They want to be able to go into the unknown known with you. They want that forever young, fun type of playful type of energy, and they're going to reach out to you. They're falling in love with you. When the more they talk to you, the more they're falling in love with you. Let's see. Propose. So you might get a proposal from this person quite quickly. So let's just see what's going on. There might be signs and clues to this person or to you. There's a bonding here and a lot of attraction, a lot of things in common that you may find when you have this person around. And they may have an acts of service type of love language. So they may help you out quite a bit. They may like the same in return, that team player type of dynamic. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. And wow, there's some real feelings going on here when it comes to them. So they're really feeling it. I feel like you are too. So let's see what actions they're going to take once they get out of this. Or let's find out you know what? Let's find out what your actions are when it comes to this person and this emperor. Okay, well, your your intentions are pure. You've been enlightened, so you're awake to and aware of things. This might be your miracles upon miracles coming in. Maybe you felt like you were never going to have that. Yeah, you're really delighted by what you see or feel when it comes to this person or both. You're open to it. So I like this. There's openness here. Maybe you're really open about your life. Maybe they are too. All right, there's the action. There's going to be action taken towards this and going on this adventure together. There's focus. You're focused on one another or you're focusing on them. All right. They maybe want to protect you or you want to protect this love. Wow, look at that. Love is next. Who knew? All right, Spirit did. All right, there's that transformation. This love is going to transform. Yeah, definitely. And you may be at that point of learning how to forgive past hurts, or this person needs to learn that. So, is this somebody from your past? Possibly. Maybe they're asking for forgiveness, but that doesn't mean you have to go back with somebody. But maybe it's not anyone you're having to forgive. If this is that new person, then I feel like with this is something that you're just in as part of your healing journey. Maybe they're already at that point. Abundance. Okay. So whatever they feel is abundant is coming through, and that may be for you as well. So let's just see here, because I really feel like I didn't get a whole lot of answers here. I feel like, well, some of you may have, but is this the Emperor all the way through? So maybe you've had your first fight already. Maybe you're worried that they're shady because they didn't tell you a truth or you didn't feel they were being honest about something, but they were. They already let somebody go, right? So, let's just see what's on their mind here. Let's see what shows up. Yeah, well, they're surrendering to this. They're open and they're surrendering to it. You may lift up their self-esteem. You're their biggest cheerleader, is what I'm getting. They feel a lot of success when it comes to you, or they are successful if they are showing up in all of their kings. Okay, there may be an adversary here with that Seven of Swords coming through. So there might be somebody here that wants to, oh, it might be the pride. They may have a lot of pride or ego that's having a problem. I need to discipline that. What does this say? I can understand. No, I can recognize what I can. Oh, geez, where's my glasses? I'm trying to read it and I can't see what it's saying. Okay. Oh, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Of course, yeah. So they may take pride in what they do. And it might be somebody at work that they had a workplace romance with that is causing a problem. So they're being disciplined here when it comes to maybe a workplace romance, or this could be that they are maybe wanting to get out of this job because of that other person. They're having to be disciplined as not letting this person back into their life. Um, let's see. All right, so now, maybe you're being fearful here that something's going on that isn't. Maybe your judgment is quite sound. Maybe you kind of feel something's going on here, and maybe because it's over, they're not really lying to you, but they're not maybe telling you that they work with this person either. And you may find that out. Maybe you're just feeling it's all in your imagination here. So, but I feel like you are right on point. So let's maybe you ask and they deny. I don't know. Let's just see. They may see this as a failure, causing you grief and affecting your health. So, wait a second. There it is again. So they may have failed a few times. Maybe you're worried they're going to fail again. Maybe you're worried they're going to fail this relationship, or that this was their one and only chance and they're out the door. Hmm. Blame. Hmm. Yeah. There might be a problem here with trust for you. And it's not about blaming the other person. Maybe this is just how it's gone with you and this person. Maybe they're blaming you or you're blaming them for because maybe somebody's trust is broken here. Now, maybe they are worried you're cheating, however that's showing up. But trust is an issue here, and I feel like somebody feels the other is failing this relationship, okay, or engagement if they have already asked. And I feel like maybe you might want a long engagement to get to know this person, or you're just going to say no to the engagement. It's far too soon for that. Um, you need more time to get to know this person. So let's just see. Yeah, trust is here again twice with the failures. So you may not be able to trust this person, is what you're feeling. Hmm. I don't like it. Let's see. What do we need here? I'm going to get the after tarot here and see what's going on when it comes to this. Now, this could be maybe you have to, was it just one, is it one person? Yeah, one other person here. Um, no, there was two other people. So you may have gone up with all three people, two of them have failed and put the blame on you when it comes to this relationship. Let's just see here. Yeah, you're seeing what you need to see when it comes to this. You feel like this is a win because I feel like with this, um, you're trusting your intuition and it's being revealed to you about this. And I feel like you feel you are winning this now. Maybe it's going to be publicly known even. Let's see about the trust here on the second person. Okay, this is that King of Cups here. Your emperor. Okay. Now, is this the emperor? Possibly. Is there two people here? Maybe. Um, there was how many people altogether? I mean, you had the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So you had all four kings showing up and the emperor. So is it five people? Is it all four kings of the emperor? Um, I almost feel like there's different people here. I feel like maybe your Emperor failed, and so did your King of Cups here for these two. Now, you don't always get together with the Emperor. Yeah, you're healing out that blame because you know the truth. So, what is going on here? Tower. Wow. So somebody might be getting divorced. That could be your person. That could be your soulmate because they were going out of something here. There was no love left there. So, and was that truth here? Yes, this is a breakthrough. Divorce, definitely could be a divorce here that your person's going through, but there's blame going on here with the tower in reverse. So it could be a divorce. That could also be that denial. I almost feel like let's just see what else is going to show up here. Okay, so we have two out of the four. So somebody's going to come and talk with you here. Somebody wants to communicate. Maybe about your manifestation and your team dynamic. Now, this is something maybe you're wanting to talk to the team player here that you are manifesting. It is the King of Wands. Now, I really did feel that very first at first there with the Queen of Wands showing up. I know there was other queens that showed up, but it was the Queen of Wands that really spoke to me. And it came up that you are really wanting to be this person's counterpart. So show me more on this. Yeah, there's the lucky wheel of fortune. Wow, there's that happy home and slaying that dragon of worry. So you're no longer worried about this person. So what is this? You might like their work ethic. You may feel like you picked the right cup here, and this could be a healing kind of connection. But there was one other person here that might have been from your past that kept ghosting you, but I feel like you dropped that person like a rock. I feel like you could see right through people here. You've had enough experience, maybe in your relationships. Maybe you've had a lot of experience throughout your childhood on recognizing other people. Um, the lessons of what's happened to you throughout your life. And maybe it started at a young age where you were learning certain lessons. So interesting. There is a healing connection though. So let's just see about this King of Wands. There it is. You're meant to build that legacy with that King of Wands. So it is the King of Wands that you're meant to do it. You're going to the calmer waters, which is that peaceful side of things. And I feel like this is when you find your soulmate, you're going to be at peace. It's going to feel like home. It's going to feel like you belong there. You're going to feel wanted. You're not going to feel this uncertainty. And even though there may have been some uncertainty, maybe about talking about a divorce. Now, maybe this person wasn't telling you about their divorce, this other person. So this could be the King of Swords here. Now, it's revealing that these two are failures. This person was in denial, and I feel like maybe they are getting divorced, and you maybe knew that they were with somebody when they were talking to you last. So I feel like you ditched that idea of manifesting somebody here, and I feel like you just let that person go. You want to create with this person. There's a lot of attraction and a lot of peace coming through. Let's see what their initials might be here in this spicy reading. Finding out how they're feeling about you. There's L for learning, doing research, communicating well. So this person may have an L in their name. They may have a Q. Now this could be their middle, this could be their last or their first. So let's see. We have an E, one more, and an A, and a Y. So, wow, okay. All right. So this might be somebody that's younger than you. This could also be fresh ideas or that youthful type of um, expression, or just they may even feel like they're much younger than they actually are. Um, you may be seeing the truth, making dreams real, manifesting, which we did have manifesting that I'm touching on. You're going to show each other, show the way, reach the pinnacle. So I feel like with each other, you're able to, and you are enlightened. So I feel like you're going to feel like you can converse with this person and collaborate with the learning. You're going to communicate well with this person, and the quiet, you're going to meditate on it, spend some time alone, silence your doubts, and there's that healing there. So I feel like you might take some time alone before you decide what you're going to do here, too. But it's really showing that the King of Wands, there's a lot of attraction there to one another. And this person has seems to won your heart and yours for them. They're really into you. There was a lot of attraction, and it felt very magnetized. And this could be your twin flame, even. So, even though that didn't show up, there's a lot of magnetism. So you may have felt their energy before you actually saw them. Anyways, this is what I have for you, collective. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.